My people, now welcome to Inside Life. This is the Youth Enlightenment and Empowerment Program working towards youth and presidency, where we will gather better leadership for our future generation. Now, breeze don't blow, foul yarn shall I tell you now before, now Inside Life, life lay. Now Inside Life, you dey see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now Inside Life, now everything for the apple. We not dey talk wetin not the apple for Inside Life because if you dey inside life, now be say you dey alive. If you not dey inside life, now be say now up to you. Now, this na the story wey just happen. I tell una before, all the people wey dey do mago mago, na you dey fight. They just say, this na the story of Amos, who they don arrest. Say, wetin he do? Say he go knack one 14 years old girl for backyard. You can imagine. You just talk which they say, they send very dark man come meet you. Say, who be very dark man? Say very bad dark man, don't know people will be fake. And this kind of news they follow you. But now where people they look up to, see what you now they do to people. Now they kill their spirit. And this the same people not the hear word. Now go to they pay me. Oh yeah, make una listen to the analysis of what this man do from Obodo Yibo because una no dey like wetin we dey talk. Una respect Obodo Yibo pass una own person. Oh yeah, make una listen for the ears of those wey get ear, make dem hear. Inside life for now, over and out. Thank you.
Welcome. We're doing a deep dive today into quite a developing story. It brings together religious ministry, some very serious allegations, and just a whole lot of public opinion swirling around.
That's right. We're talking about Amos Isah. He's the founder, the lead minister of Prophetic Victory Voice of Fire Ministry in Gwagwada, Abuja.
Exactly. And our sources really give us a window into his ministry, his recent arrest, and just how significant the public reaction has been.
And our job here really is to kind of pull out the key facts, the main insights from these sources. We want to help you understand not just what happened, but also the different angles, the facets of this unfolding situation, and maybe what stands out in the bigger picture.
Okay, so let's start with the ministry itself.
Yeah.
Who is Amos Isah and, well, what was his ministry like before all this recent news broke?
Well, as you said, he's the founder of Prophetic Victory Voice of Fire Ministry. Sometimes it's called Prophetic Victory of Fire Ministry International. It's based there in Gwagwada, Abuja.
And his style. Our sources mentioned it's pretty distinct.
Oh, very, very energetic. Especially during these miracle sessions he holds. We're talking things like kick healings.
To feelings.
Yeah, literally involves kicking people, supposedly for healing. Also speaking in tongues, really dramatic prayers. It's intense, physically intense, emotionally charged.
And that kind of approach, it attracts people.
Absolutely. It drew huge crowds of very dedicated following. But, that style also brings up that tension you often see with charismatic ministries. It kind of blurs the line between, say, genuine spiritual conviction and what critics might call performance or even manipulation.
And the context is important because the story around him just took a really sharp, profound turn recently.
It really did. In June 2025, what was maybe public fascination or criticism turned into serious legal trouble. He was arrested, detained by the Federal Criminal Investigation Department, the FCID in Abuja.
And the allegations are heavy.
Extremely serious. He's reportedly accused of raping a 14-year-old girl. And what makes it even more disturbing, according to the sources, is the claim that he allegedly used his spiritual authority, his position, to commit the offense.
Wow. And the sources mentioned his church.
Yes, the church is located behind Knoll Academy opposite Gwagwada Market. Apparently, the last service was held there on June 18th. He hasn't been seen there since the arrest.
And there was something else about institutional reluctance. What was that?
Yeah, that's a significant layer to this. Our sources mention these claims bubbling up, suggesting some people believe the police might actually be, protecting him somehow, or maybe trying to keep details of the case quiet.
That's a serious accusation itself. Police protection or suppressing detail.
It is, and if that's true, it points to a much deeper issue, doesn't it? Accountability, especially when you have powerful figures like religious leaders involved. It makes you question if the justice system can really operate impartially when someone has that kind of standing or influence.
It's a pattern we unfortunately see sometimes.
Sadly, yes, in different places globally when powerful individuals face accusations.
So with these great allegations out there, it's hardly surprising the public reaction was immediate and, intense. What happened online?
Oh, social media just lit up, completely buzzing. There's just one video that went viral pretty quickly. It shows Amos Isah himself calling out critics. He even named someone called Very Dark Man, or VDM.
What's he saying in the video?
He's basically insisting he's not fake, claiming divine legitimacy. And that clip, you can imagine, just split opinion right down the middle. Some people watched it and said, nope, pure performance. Others jumped to defend him, his ministry, seeing it as like a statement of faith.
And beyond that specific video,
Yeah.
his other practices.
Yeah, those more dramatic healing methods we mentioned, like the kick healings, those have really fueled heavy criticism online for a while, but especially now. You see a lot of people calling him out, accusing him of deceptive practices. It really highlights how fast public opinion can shift and solidify online, particularly when you have these deeply held beliefs clashing head-on with shocking allegations.
Right. So we've got the spiritual authority aspect, these incredibly serious legal allegations, and then this intense, very immediate public scrutiny. When you connect all those dots, what does it all really point to?
Well, I think it leaves us with a really important question for you, the listener, to think about. When you have situations like this, where deeply held beliefs collide with really grave accusations, how do we navigate that? How do we as individuals and as a society handle the complexities of the information flying around, the way public perception forms, and ultimately the search for justice?